Well, hello. Let's see if I can get a watch party started over in the click. I am a few minutes late between technical difficulty, and I wanted to make sure my sponges were wet and cleaned and all of that stuff. So we're going to get started here in a second. I am just going to go ahead and get this shared out. If you are new, my name is Tamira Hamilton. I'm the creator of Oat Chocolate Lifestyles and LaBellaDonnaLife by Oat Chocolate. And you can go ahead and comment and say, hey, let me know where you're tuning in from. I just want to get this shared over into my VIP group. It's a very exciting day. We launched a new mascara today, and so I want to come on and show you all the good stuff, the good, right? And normally it's nice and cool down here, but I feel like it's a little warmer, and that may be because of humidity. It does feel a little more humid. So let's see what's going on here. And can you please comment and let me know that you can hear me okay? Because I have had that problem before where I thought people could hear me and they couldn't, and I did like a whole live makeup video and people couldn't hear me. So it was something on Facebook's end that day. Don't ask me what it was. So if you can just let me know that you can hear me okay, I would definitely appreciate that for sure. Everything is so slow when you are trying to do something, right? I know for some reason the watch parties weren't starting from the iPad. How is everybody doing today? I just want to make you can hear me? Okay, good. Good. So, Beryl, do you mind sharing this as a watch party in the LaBellaDonna click? I'm gonna go ahead and get some lotion on my hands because I don't want y'all coming for me in the comments of this video and when it gets on YouTube and on my blog saying, ooh, her hands were rusty and she sells skincare. Yes, I do. So I'm using the Bellame Hydrating moisturizer, body moisturizer. It actually is a full size like this, but I love it so much I want to use all of it, so I cut it, and that way I can get to all of it. Just a little hack, a little tip for you so that you can do the same thing. It smells so good. It has a light jasmine scent. I love it as part of my self-care routine. So anywho, let me cool myself down a little bit here. Feels good. And what a waste, right? Because now I'm going to go in with some cleanser. Woo, I got butterfingers today. Going with just a little bit of cleanser really quickly. You always want to prep and prime the face, and this cleanser, looks like I used a whole lot, is a cream cleanser, so you put it directly on your face, even if you have makeup on, and it will remove the makeup, and it's also a cleanser, and you actually can even use it as a 3-in-1 mask. Now I'm going to use the the bamboo washcloth to get it off. Your regular washcloth, comment below if you use a regular washcloth and you feel like it's super rough on your skin, right? See, I'm even giving myself a little bit of redness because I'm rubbing really hard. Probably harder than I should, but and it could just be too because I'm kind of hot. But this is so soft. I absolutely love these. I have tons of them. I give them to all of my customers who buy the Cleanse and Renew Duo. And so you can see, technically my face was clean, but look at, I just got some stuff off from, being, running around doing life, even from bed and stuff like that. So we got that cleansed off, and it's also going to provide the moisture to your face that you need when applying the serum, which y'all know I always use serum when I'm doing my makeup, right? I always use serum. So you want to use wet fingertips, which they're still wet from the towel, and I like to hit the back of the neck. Oh wow, y'all. My auntie's trying to order the mascara and the site is having difficulties. So if you want the mascara, you might need to be contacting me. I think we're breaking the website from demand for the mascara. So I know we shouldn't sell, I know we shouldn't run out. I know there's a lot in stock. But if you are running short on time and you really want the mascara, just DM me and I can do a bulk order and get the mascara for you. But like legit, my aunt just messaged me and said, I'm trying to order the mascara and it says the site's having difficulty, which means there's a ton of traffic. And that's so exciting. It's so exciting to be a part of such a huge launch. So we've got serum on, and next we're going to do eye cream. Just a little smidge. Actually, I do a lot more when I'm doing makeup because these under eyes love to crease up lately. So get that under the eye. I have a little wand I like to use too. I don't see it, so we'll just use fingers today. You guys want to use your index finger? So yeah, if you're having difficulty and you're trying to order the mascara over on LaBellaDonnaLife.com, let me put that in the comments for you. So you'll go to this website and then you'll choose shop because there's a few options there on that landing page. You'll choose shop and that'll take you over to the shopping page. And there's actually some deals in that. I didn't even intend on getting all that right away. So we got the eye cream on, and that's great to do. I like to do the eye cream and then the moisturizer. Some regimens tell you to use the eye cream last, but here's the thing. You don't want to go right from serum to moisturizer. You want at least a minute with this product that's clinical grade for it to absorb to the lower layers, to begin absorbing to the lower layers of the skin. So that minute I spend massaging my eyes, which feels good, and laying down that eye cream. And now we're going to use, I like to do 2 pumps of the moisturizer because I don't just do my face. I love to hit this, all this, because I got some lines underneath there, and then moisturize that upward. And I didn't mean to slap myself, but hit the back of the neck too. So that's why I like to do 2 pumps. And then I like to massage. Okay. So we've done all that. And now we're going to come in with some concealer. I feel like I just bought this concealer. And we're going to start covering up what's left of those dark under eye circles, because this eye cream has done wonders on the lines and puffiness underneath the dark underneath the eye. Now I have such severe dark under eye circles and all that I really don't expect the eye cream to like totally take it away. You know, and actually in natural lighting it looks a lot better than it does under the ring light. And so on all my before and after pictures, which are done in natural lighting in the bathroom around the same time of day, which of course the lighting's not going to be 100% consistent because, you know, the sun moves throughout the day and throughout the year as far as daylight savings time and all of that. So just hit all the little areas of hyperpigmentation. So, what do you guys, tell me in the comments, what do you like more from a mascara, volume or length? Volume, length, definition, which of those do you really, of those 3, which is your like must have with a mascara? For me, see the thing is most mascaras, the way my eyelashes are set up, most mascaras will cause my eyelashes to clump, right? That's just how my eyelashes are. So when I can find a good mascara that separates and lengthens and volumizes, I'm kind of a lash whore. I like all of it. So let me know in the comments, what do you like most? You like from your mascara, what's the #1 thing you must have? Is it length, is it volume, or is it definition? Beryl says definition. So begin to blend this out. I like for it to get tacky because that helps minimize the creasing underneath the eye. This is the Bella blender. I absolutely love it. Not sure if it's latex free or not. I need to look into that. But this is definitely the brand for you if you are into cleaner beauty. No harsh toxins or chemicals. I'm so excited. I can't believe. I mean, that's so exciting. I mean, I don't want to minimize customer experience, but if you're going to be a part of something, you want to be a part of something that's hot. And these products are definitely hot. That we've got so much traffic going to the website that people are getting error messages. Kind of like being a part of Kylie Cosmetics, but Kylie Cosmetics doesn't give you shares. Kylie Cosmetics doesn't pay you. I got paid overnight, right? So you can see now we've already got like some lightening and some darkening happening in the face because it's summertime, so the perimeter of my face is more darker than it normally is. So it already is starting to look like some contouring and highlighting, and all I'm using is concealer, okay? So what I am gonna do is I'm gonna take my little kabuki brush here and some powder and just kind of, because I'm also a sweater, just kind of, you know, really help carve that out, but nothing heavy. Nothing heavy, right? Just kind of blend it out a little bit. Okay. Then I am gonna spray just because I like to spray between the layers. And ooh, y'all got to excuse me, we got to pull that up a little bit. I hate to be that way, but yeah, that's what we gotta do. Yeah, you know, I'm not just, it's been a long time since I've had shoulder length hair on my head. So now we're gonna move into brows, and I've got my dip brow here. Let me just find my brow brush. This is gonna be the first time I use the Bellame brow brush, so we will check that out, see what it do, and then we will move into a little bit of eyes and some mascara. So I've got my dip brow pomade here, a nice fresh new one. Okay, and I like to just kind of really sharpen the brush up on the back of my hand. And oh, it glides really nicely. Oh my god, it glides super easily with this product. Because I really like a very precise brush when it comes to brows. And it's not too heavy either. I think it could be a little smaller, but yeah, it's nice. So Barrel is really looking for definition when it comes to mascara. What about anybody else? So we got one brow done. Yeah, I feel like I need a fan on. It's really humid down here. Like my face is not drying, even with putting a little bit of powder on. Oh, I grabbed a lot. This is gonna be interesting. So when I got a lot here, so I'm not gonna go back in. I'm just gonna start working it through the brow, and I'm gonna have to do some cleanup most likely. And that's okay, that happens. We can't always be perfect. But it looks like I actually worked it out really nicely. So now I just come over here to more of the tail and okay, so yeah, there's a lot of product there. So we are going to use a brush and comb, and my Bellame one is in here. So everything is unpacked. It's not necessarily where it's supposed to be for me being at my daughter's, and I'm going to be packing up and going back soon. So yeah, we'll okay, so I think I'm using the wrong, that's not the brow brush. I think this would have been better for the brows. Now I know. And now I know. So let's do that, and then we're going to go with some concealer and one of my little precise brushes. I'm so excited. I was on a partner call yesterday, and we've got all these foundations and concealers coming out. And if you look at one of my Instagram posts, I talk about that, like with COVID, and like if you go in Sephora now, all of the demos are taped up. Like you can't demo product anymore. So that's really kind of changing and the way that we market beauty products online. So I recently did my summer makeup haul and ordered a bunch of product, and how I wound up with more product than I normally would is because they enticed me with free products and samples if I increased my order. And I got all kinds of samples, which I haven't even tried yet, for foundations and concealers from multiple brands, because they know you can't go into Sephora, which is something that they started really focusing on in the last few years. I think that's why a lot of brands actually wanted to get into Sephora and Ulta and treat it more like a showroom for people to actually be able to try the product, because that's a challenge online. And the owner of the company was saying how those online tryout things, they sound great, they seem like a good idea, but more often than not, they're just not accurate, and that's because of lighting. The other thing too, like the company's doing a big model search for the foundations, and the other thing is like, yeah, I can be a model now, but that'll be my summer shade. That won't really help with my winter shade. So one of the things they're going to do is have multiple pictures up there of different people to see what it looks like on different people. Because they say most people, like if a brand has 20, 30 shades, most people could actually use 3 to 4 of those shades. You know, at the minimum, there's 2 different ones that they could use. Here we go. Really got to comb this one out, and might have to do some other tricks because it's looking super dark. Super dark. So we're going to take a little bit of powder to that. Just in the front. Yep, that did the trick. So now you know. If it ends up being a little too dark, just use a little bit of powder. Just use a little bit of powder, okay? So we've done that, and I need more space back here. I don't want to move that chair though. I like it being there. And Tristan likes it too when he's here. But I dropped something and I don't know where it went. Okay, so we're just going to use the Head in the Clouds palette. And today I really want to use that that brown shade. So let's see. All my brushes are kind of just thrown here. I'm looking for this one. I'm gonna clean it off a little bit. I should have washed them, but I've been super busy. And do I want an eye base today? I think I might, if I can find it. You know what? I'm going to use this Charlotte Tilbury Mesmerize Eyes as my eye base. I'm just going to go in with my finger. Reminds me of MAC Soft Ochre. That's what I used to use for eye base way, way back in the day. Just put that down. I'm just doing one, maybe two shadows today. And we're gonna hit this nose because I'm sweating. And we're just going to use this gold shade here. That gold shade right there. And using a flat synthetic brush, spread that all over the lid. And great call with the Eyes That Mesmerize, that rose gold, because it already is providing some dimension. I'm really excited that we're coming out with pencil eyeliners in brown and black next month. Okay, so we've got that, and I'm gonna open up this new fluffy brush. And we're gonna go in that, what I would call like soft ochre shade next to it, and really kind of just blend that into the Eyes That Mesmerize there, just to give more definition. Like that. And then over here, do the same thing. And I'm going to even bring it up just a little bit. Okay. And I'm really sweating. It's really humid down here. And now I'm going to go into this orange shade here and just add a little bit of depth. I'm going to go in the crease and a little bit above the crease because I'm slightly hooded. Just a little bit more, I think. Okay. So we've done that, and now, boys and girls, I want to use, I thought I saw my flat brush. The Head in the Clouds, and I'm going to use this brown and just go underneath the lower lash line. And even bring it up just a little bit. Just as a little fall liner. I'm going to try and get rid of some of that. There. Okay. Put that there, and because I am sweating like nobody's business, I am going to use some bronzer. This is Fenty Mocha Miami. I can even bring it over my nose just to give it that little bit of sun-kissed look. And then you know what I always do, take my kabuki with whatever powder's on there and go like that. When I move, you move, just like that. So before we move into highlighter and all of that, let's go into the eyeliner and the mascara. Okay, so first let's go ahead and get some nice line to define the top lid. Whenever I do like a nice bright metallic like that, I need to do that. And I want it to really kind of look like I got on falsies. So I love this liner. Look at that tip. And just paint a nice simple line. Let me see how thick that is. Perfect. I'm gonna come over here and do the same thing. I like to first get really close to the lash line. Don't poke yourself in the eye, girl. That's no fun. Normally I advise using the tips on these liners, but this one is so precise, but also durable. Because a lot of times if you use the tip, you really kind of ruin it. But this one is super durable. And I can see a little bit close to the line where I missed it. Okay. So now we got the line on the top. So that's going to look like we have falsies. Now this mascara is going to be unlike any that you've used, because number one, it doesn't have T in it. TEA, I can't pronounce what the chemical is, but it's a harsh chemical that is a known carcinogen. And so this mascara doesn't have that. This mascara doesn't come in cellophane wrap. This mascara doesn't come shrink wrapped, and then you got to try and peel the stuff off, and it doesn't actually come off. It comes in a nice luxury box, because this is luxury makeup and skincare. This mascara has an amazing wand that's really fluff and really fluffy. My grandson's favorite word these days, fluffy. And it is not going to pull out a whole lot of extra product, so you're not wasting product and having to try to rub it off on the side. And the reason this wand is key is because it works with the ingredients that are in here, which include baobab oil, which is an amazing skincare and you know, skin and hair conditioner, along with shea butter, jojoba, and sunflower, so it's very viscous. So you want a really nice fluffy wand to really lengthen and define the lashes, but also provide some volume, okay? So let's go ahead and apply this mascara. Let's start with this eye over here first. I like to really hit the base and get as close to the root of the lash as possible, because that is where volume comes from, okay? When you do that, get really up close. You should feel the wand on the lash line, okay? And look at that. Oh my God, it looks like lashes. It looks like lashes. Here, let's zoom in just a little bit. I don't like y'all being all the way up in my business because I look a lot younger from further back, you know what I mean? So that's one wipe, and then we're just going to go in to the tip of the lash now that we've got the base. Now that's where lengthening comes from. Once you've really got that base and made the lashes really stand up, then you hit the tips of the lashes, and that's where you get the length, okay? And this is very separating. Oh my. A lot of times I have to go in with a comb, like you saw me use in the brows, to separate my lashes, because like I said, I've used some really good mascaras and always end up with you know, some clumping. Okay, so get really close to the base and swipe up. Some people roll too, and that's how you curl. Mine are pretty curly, so I don't do that. This is also how you prevent a lot of clumping, but like I said, this formula doesn't really clump, so. So now we're just going to hit the tips, and I'm going to go back in, and I'm going to come back over here because y'all know I like lashes, and then just hit really, really the tip, and that's where you can get some extra length, but not spider leg looking. Just go back in while it's still a little tacky, and then just apply a little bit more to the very, very tips, and then you get, right, then you get that. I can't see it, but you can. Then you get some more length, okay? And so we're gonna do the same thing over here. Just really, really hit the tips. And you can add some length that way, okay? So, see that length? It looks like falsies, especially here in the mirror. So now we're gonna hit the bottom lashes, and I like to just use the tip of the brush for that with my lashes, because again, my bottom lashes will like look to clump together, but they actually have some decent length. Bring that in. It's getting a little dry, so I'm going to put a little bit more on. I don't like too much product on the one when I do the bottom lashes, because like I said, mine will get clumpy. And so there we go. See that? I absolutely love this mascara. It's my new favorite mascara for sure. And now I'm going to go in, and since I have you here, since I have your attention, since I am so lucky to have your attention, I am going to make sure I'm putting my best face on. And I had a new concealer here. I don't know where it is. So I guess I'll use, oh, is this it? No, that's not new. This was like brand new. This is a little lighter than I want, I think. And just lighten up underneath there just a little bit, because I like to look bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Oh, you know, since we're here, I mean, we're here, right? But we gonna back out of that, because God, since we're here, I mean, we're here, right? We are here, so we just gonna... Don't worry, I know I look a little bit like a scarecrow right now, but just give me a few minutes. Just give me a few minutes. And yes, I already have blush on my face, so what was I thinking? Go figure. Blame it on the excitement. Ooh, but it mixes with the blush really nicely. When I move, you move, just like that. See, I normally don't do blush at that stage, but that's okay. None of this is permanent, first of all. Second of all, it's easily fixable. When I move, you move, just like that. So I saw a meme about Ludacris, because I think his wife is from an African country, and so he got the dual citizenship, and he did that a while ago, and somebody posted, oh, Luda is a citizen of Africa now. You can't leave us, Luda. When you move, we move, just like that. So now I got that song in my head. Okay, so now I am going to go back in with some more powder, because that's needs a little, and it actually darkens up too as it sits, but now the bronzer is really looking like it's coming from in the skin. Might as well contour a little bit there too while we're here. Oh, me like. Okay. So we've done that, and what I want to use for highlighter, we're going to go in the Down to Earth palette. And we're going to use, I think this is a bronzer shade here. Actually, I'm going to use some of this pink blush too. It's really pretty. So I'm going to use the stippling brush. And just give it some softness there. I like to use the stippling brushes with blush, because it really kind of helps push it, you know, into the skin. So again, it's looking like it's just really from inside the skin, and it looks really good with that bronzer. And now I'm going to use the fan brush and just really light. So you can get the mascara by itself. You can get the mascara in a duo with the eyeliner. You can get the mascara for $4 off when you do that iLux duo. You can also save $23 when you add one of these palettes. And as you can see, you get like a full face. You got highlighter, blush, you know, and multiple shadows. So, and today I said I wasn't going to do my same normal lip, so I had something in mind, but I don't remember what it was. But right now I'm feeling very San Antonio, so we are going to pull those two out of this bag, and we're gonna line. And because I'll be drinking shakes all day, we're gonna fill that way if the lacquer, when the lacquer comes off, and it will, because it's high shine, there will still be some color. Okay. And just make sure, yep, that's San Antonio. Oh, so pretty. This is seriously my favorite of the lacquers. It's so pretty. It's like a nice mauvey brown, purple brown. And it goes so well with that blush. So that is the look. So you can see it looks like falsies. Like there's a strip and then you got the length. I love it. See? So, all right, $29 for the mascara by itself with $4.95 shipping. You can get the mascara and the eyeliner for $48 and save $4. And then you can add on your choice of Down to Earth, which is your warm palette, and Head in the Clouds, which is your cool palette, for $96, I believe it comes to $96 or $98, but you save $23, okay? You want to put your mascara on at least a 60-day auto replenish. And that's not for me, that's for you. Because with all this pandemic and stuff going on, you do not want to be using old mascara. In fact, if you are watching this live or the replay, I want you to go look at your mascara and I want you to think about, when did you buy it? Not when you last used it, not how much of it is left. When did you buy it and when did you open it up? Because once you opened it up and you used it, the clock started ticking, and 60 to 90 days. So when there's no pandemic, 90 days. When it's a pandemic, 60 days, you want to be replacing that mascara. Anything that's liquid, and especially going near your eye, you want to be replacing in 60 days. If you had corona, if you've been exposed to corona, change your mascara, okay? If you've been anywhere and somebody sneezed on you, change your mascara, all right? Your eyeliner is probably going to be fine as long as you didn't use it in the water line. If you've used your liquid liner on the top, it probably would be fine, but it might not be a bad idea to change that out as well, okay? It's a new quarter. We're in the third quarter, the first month of the third quarter. Time to change your mascara, okay? Do not play around with this stuff. Yesterday they said a squirrel had bubonic plague. So you cannot be too careful, okay? Your sponges, clean those after every use. Your brushes, at least once a week. Normally I would say every 2 weeks, but it's a pandemic, girl, every 2 weeks, especially if you are not sheltering in place. If you have to go out and you're around the public in that, whenever, I don't want to do that. I don't want to get preachy in that, but you just want to make sure that you're being safe and you're swapping out your makeup. I don't really see anybody talking about these things, so that's why I want to tell you. You know, there's a reason Sephora is covering up their demos, and you still want to be safe with your own makeup, and that begins with your own hygiene. So much of this is going to be about us and our hygiene. So every 60 days you want this on auto replenish. And even if you say, okay, I've been sheltering in place 90 days, here's the thing. Don't wait until you run out. That's why you want it on auto replenish, so you already have one when it runs out. Because I never actually let mine run all the way out, because you know, it starts to get all dry in that, and I like a wet eyeliner. Like, I love mascara. I love when you first open them and it's so wet, even though this one must have something inside that kind of takes all the excess off. But there's nothing like that really first time when it's nice and wet. So anywho, I've pinned the link down there. I'm gonna take some pictures, and I still didn't do one with mascara on one eye and not on the other, but that's my problem. So yeah, so I've got the link down there for you. DM me. I've got to get off of here so I can see what's going on and get to my customers, because the website, from what I could tell, was having some technical difficulties. I appreciate you all. Share this video, and if you haven't joined my VIP group with some great unadvertised specials. For example, orders today only are getting something special from me personally. So you want to be in that group. And I'm going to go now, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.